Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to use the treadmill. So once again, we've got our exit and entry ramps. If you do happen to forget which way the belt spins, there is a little logo down the bottom left here, which will tell you which way the belt spins. Also some depth indicators. And also, down the bottom, we've got some distance indicators. So if we make our way around to the screen, we should be greeted with a screen that looks like this. Now we've kind of already touched on the handle. We'll go over it one more time. To open the doors, I'm going to hold this handle, bring it around, that loosens the seal, pop it down, and your door will open. To close it, just pushing it back in, and then locking this back in, just to create that seal. In terms of using the treadmill, we're going to touch the screen to start, and we are greeted with a screen like this. Up the top, we have a Hydro Physio logo. Nothing really to worry about right now, but we will get into that area when we go through some cleaning procedures. In general operation, we only have really 4 buttons here that we can use. In order, we've got water, belt speed, how long we're going for, and incline. So let's start with the first one. So we'll click on the water level. It's just going to ask you to make sure your doors are closed. Please double check your doors are closed, because once water starts filling, if the doors are open, water will come out everywhere. Then a tick. So now from here, we're going to set our water level. So right now we've got some presets all the way up to 500. If you want it to go below 100 or in between presets, you can use the up and down arrows to do that. For this purpose, let's click on 100. And we're greeted by some sounds at the pumps. The fuel pump is starting to operate now to fill some water into the treadmill. So the screen will give you an indication of what level it's at. So right now it's just above the treadmill now, so it's starting to fill up. Give it a few minutes while the treadmill fills up with water. The sound that you just heard of the pump releasing its air means it's finished filling. We can go back to our screen now. As the water starts bubbling and moving in the treadmill, your level will fluctuate a little bit, but it's fairly accurate. Now, if you wanted to go in between presets, you can press and hold the up and down arrows to lower or raise your water level. Now from here, we can go to the next screen to start our belt speed. However, if you have changed your mind, you can either empty the water by pressing the empty button, or you can press the stop button, which will end the session. If you do want to continue, click on the next one. This is going to determine our belt speed. So with our belt speed, we have some presets at the left here, a therapy button, and reversal belt. So if you want to go to any of these preset speeds, essentially just click one of them, click on the start button, and that will start your belt speed. If you want to increase it, you can either hold the plus or negative signs, and that will increase or decrease your speed. If you want to stop the belt, just click on stop, and that will stop it. Speeds can go up to 11 kilometers per hour. You do have to get there by holding the plus button after you hit the 6th preset. If you want to slower than one though, there is a therapy button, which you can push that gives you lower presets. Now if you wanted to reverse the belt, you can use that by clicking this button here, click on the tick, and now the belt is reversed. And as you can see, it will go a lot slower in reverse than it will in forward. So it's something just to keep in mind of. Let's put it back to normal. Let's go to 6. Click on the start button. Belt's starting to move now. If you want to go higher, just click and hold our plus button. That will increase the speed up there. Now we'll skip over this third button for now because that just gives you a general runtime of how long you've been going and how far the animal has run. The last function we have here is the incline, and we can see we've got some presets down here, and it's a little black bar that will populate on the side. So if we want to go down 2 degrees, we're going to click and hold the 2 degrees button. See that black bar's moving? And now the treadmill is lowering. That black bar indicates what degree you're at. If I move around here, we can see the base has lowered to create that 2 degree incline. If you want to go back to 0 or any other degree, just click and hold it until your black bar has gone all the way to the top and that belt has stopped moving. We have 3 buttons down the bottom here: a stop, a pause, and what looks like a Windows logo. Let's click on the Windows logo. That gives us a runtime, a real-time runtime of where we're at. So the water level's at about 133, 137. Speed's at 7.7. We've been going 1 minute 43 and we've done 240 meters and we're at a 0 degree incline. So this screen here, you can pop open during your session and it gives you an idea of where you're at. Now if you want to pause the session but not stop the session, you're going to click on the pause button. This will pause the belt, also pause the time, but it won't reset any of your values. If you want to resume it, click on the resume button, and that kicks it all off exactly where it left off. Let's fast forward a few minutes and say your therapy session has completed and you want to finish it. You're going to click on the stop button. So are you sure you want to end the session? Click on the tick. That will take you back to the home screen. You'll hear your empty pump starting to drain that water out of the chamber. Once the water is completely out of the chamber and below the belt, you're now able to open the doors without any water spills. I'll pop it down here. We'll watch the last couple of seconds of the drain until the air bubble is released. Then you know it is fully completed. It's not fully released yet, but you're relatively safe to open the doors now if you wanted to, or you can wait another 5 or so seconds for it to complete. And that's completed. It's now 100% safe to remove the animal. Your screen will go back to here, and with your next patient, you pop them in, press the start, and away you go again. The other option we have on the treadmill top is the emergency stop button. Similar to the one on the plant pack, this will stop all operations and drain immediately. If you do use an emergency stop button, you do need to rotate it clockwise to release the button again after use.